just the money, 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 money. Yeah, we're losing our brains for the love.
Hello, everyone, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. My name is Shenpenn, and I'd like to welcome you to Life and Art. And I have a very, very, very special guest today, a personal friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, and one of the most soulful human beings I've personally met living in the city, and an amazingly talented, multi-talented musician, singer, songwriter, entertainer, lover, you name it. And his name is David Morin. Welcome, buddy.
How's it going, man?
Good, bro. I've known you for 5 years or so now.
Yeah.
And I've watched you evolve. So, how would you say emotionally? How would you?
Well, I've always, I guess it dates back to like how I was brought up, sort of, and that environment and how it shaped me. And I grew up in a household full of women. Like my mom, my father separated when I was like 5. So it was like single mom situation up until I was 13, and then my sister was born. But along that time, I always had a lot of feminine energy around me, and not too many like male figures. So like it took me a long time to really find that balance and find my masculinity. You know what I mean?
I know you are a very loving person, and a lot of people love you. But what does love mean to you, like deep down? What is the ultimate? Not just the romance, guy girl love between two people, but just love in general. What does it mean to you?
I find the more that I love myself, the easier it is to love other people. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really concerned about like what people are thinking about me when I love. You know, there's not all these restrictions about love. It's just like I love this person. I love you. I love the world. I love my mom. I like the love you have for your mom. It's like it's so easy, you know, because it's your mom. You know what I mean? You just love her so much, and because she's done so much for you. But like to the random person that you don't even know, how do you show that person love? You know, like
that's
you don't
powerful.
Yeah, you don't know that person. Do they deserve your love? Like, you know, there's all these different things. You know, you also have to be protective with your love, like how you give it, when you give it. You gotta be wise with it. You know, and like there's a whole lot of lessons to be learned in love. But I think it's important to love yourself, like, and really go through those hurdles. Because I don't think I love myself, but like I have my doubts about myself, and like you know, there's like you were talking about before. There's always like a battle being waged in your heart, you know, and it's like really being comfortable with like your imperfections and the things that, you know, you're not really happy with, trying to overcome them. Like, go take yourself on a date, man. Go for a walk. Like, go take yourself out for dinner. Really show yourself that you have value, you know, and then start loving somebody else. Because once you realize it in yourself, then you know that other people are very capable of it too. And it's easier to love.
You start seeing.
Yeah, and it's easier to love people like that too, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's like easier for me to love the guy that loves himself already. I mean, like...
This art that you have, this music, the ability to draw people and make them smile. Somebody's having a stressful day, they smile. I have seen you play at shows and on the street. And I've seen how people, you know, have this organic smile in their lives, and that's your biggest contribution to humanity, right? So how do you feel like about where you're going and about this special humanity that you have? So do you have doubts about yourself?
Absolutely. Like every day when I go busking and I put my mic stand up, I'm like, what am I even doing? Like, what? Are you crazy? Like, what's going on? I still have that feeling. But I mean, to get back to like the humanity of it all, I mean, it's like it never really was apparent to me, the humanity part of it. Like, I mean, in particular, the busking.
Right.
Like, because I feel that a lot more than like when I play in a club or something like that. There's a stage divide. People aren't really there. People, when they go to a club or like a bar, they dress up and they want to look good, and it's about them. It's not really about performer, you know, like people are there to see the music, but they want to like socialize and be cool and whatever. That's cool. But on the street, there's none of that, you know. And if there is, they walk past because their ego can't see it. They literally can't even see the magic that's happening because they see all different kinds of people, you know. They go, oh, this isn't the way it's, you know. So when I'm playing and I'm on the street and I see like the people that are suffering, man. Like, when I know that when you know you're doing something right, is like this. An example, I'll be busking and like a homeless man comes up and puts a toonie in my basket, you know? And then like that's happened so many times and I'm just like, man, this man has nothing. He's got nothing. And he's giving me like something that's like really important to him, you know what I mean? Like his last little bit. And it makes me like feel really, really like joyful and like it gives me purpose, you know what I mean? These are just moments, right? You can't really like put a dollar value on it. It's like
they're beautiful moments.
They're beautiful moments, and they're like really like they're rare, especially in like a city, Vancouver, to see like people like of all walks of life just sitting there like checking out music, and then when it's all done, like conversations start happening, you know, like friendships are made. Like I met like people like years later, they're like, oh, you know, I met my wife while watching you play on the street. That day we were like connected, you know.
Hopefully through this conversation and through the wise experiences and wise words and the aspiration for wisdom, I hope we're able to help in whatever ways we can. But on that note, we're going to hear some amazing music. Cheers.
Thanks, man. It's great talking to you.
Yeah, bro.
So addicted, we need a fix, like every other day. Every minute it's the same, yeah, it's like a sickness. Sometimes I wish that it would go away. Oh no, I guess if I slaved away just to stay paid, everyone I see around me will always wanna be around me. Maybe, oh, and if I cheat and I lie just to make people think I'm in control of my life, I'll be what everyone wants to be. Ooh, cause it's money, 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 money. Always about the cash and getting it fast. Always about the dollar, la 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 la. Always about the change, it's a damn shame it don't change. It's the money, 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 money. Well, it's a dollar. I see no justice in the system. They preaching lust instead of wisdom. And if you think there's something that's missing from the minds of many men and many women, it got us all depending on the money that we spending. It doesn't make a difference if you listen to the news, it's all scripted, and each stroke of the pen has been dipped in half truth and lies that keep are so confused. The tactic is to fight the family ties from the youth, manipulating minds with institution education that requires 10,000 hours of your life. The meaningless testing to see which kid is the best to keeping quiet and falling in line. It ain't right. Oh, cause people heard it. We used to have a purpose, but now it's been diverted from a world that ain't working in harmony with any living thing. If you could see what I could see, sing along with me. Money, 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 money. Always about the cash and getting it fast. It's always about the dollar, la 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 la. Always about the change. It's a damn shame it don't change. It's the money, 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 money. Losing our brains for the dollar. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. And bring the bass back, come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, it's the money, 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 money. Always about the cash, ain't getting it fast. Always about the dollar, la 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 la. Always about the change, it's a damn shame it don't change. It's the money, 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 money. Yeah, we're losing our brains for the dollar, la la. Ooh, oh, I guess if I slaved away just to stay paid, everyone I see around me will always wanna be around me. Maybe, oh, and if I cheat and I lie just to make people think I'm in control of my life, I'll be whatever